Real Madrid don't like when players represent their national team. It's a fact. You might call me crazy for saying this, but this is absolutely the truth. Back in the day, they tried to stop Di Maria from representing Argentina by sending him a letter. And now we see it with them faking injuries or not playing at all. I made this video because of one player, Mbappe. Why the not represent France if you are healthy? I'm sorry. If he says that he is injured, why the did you start for Real Madrid last game in La Liga and came on as a sub in the Champions League? That doesn't make sense to me. If you are injured, why play? And let's be clear, I understand that playing the Nations League, it doesn't make any sense. No one understands it, no one gives a fuck about it. Like, I hope they remove it because it doesn't add nothing to football. It just hurts players, puts players in difficult positions by playing them more and more games. But when you are the captain of your national team, the guy that actually have been given, trusted to be the captain of France, doesn't go and represent his country, that's something not adding up. I'm okay if he wasn't the captain. For example, if Griezmann, I don't know, Koundé, anyone was the captain of France, I understand him not playing for France because he was scared of injury, something like this. He just came back from injury. He won't gain anything from the Nations League. But you have that armband for a reason. And you need to be example not only for the players, but for the fans. And also for Vini. I respect Vini. He's not playing for Brazil because he is injured. If the injury is serious, then I hope he's recovering. But if he is faking the injury same way that guy Eder Militao doing it every international break, then that's a problem. You might ask me, why? Have you seen the state of Brazil? I'm sorry, they are struggling to qualify to the World Cup. You know how important the World Cup is for Brazil. And their best players, Eder Militao, Vinicius, Rodrigo, their best players are not performing good or they don't even show up. They don't even care. I'm pretty sure that Vinicius, for example, he cares more about Real Madrid than the Brazilian national team. I'm not saying that this is 100% what's happening in here, but his performances with Brazil actually show it. And also, I didn't like something from Vini these past few days. When Carvajal got injured, hopefully he recovers quickly. He said that he is the best right back in history. Respect him, his opinion. But brother, I'm sorry. There is two right backs from your own country that a lot of people in this world say that they're both of them one of the greatest right backs of all time. You could have chosen one. They are Brazilians. I say that Cafu is the best right back in history. I respect Carvajal so much. But Cafu, that's the guy that lifted the World Cup for Brazil in 2002. Dani Alves, I know that motherfucker what he did is awful and that's piece of shit and him, but as a footballer, he was one of the best right backs in the world. You could at least say that he is one of the best right backs in history, but not the best right back in history. This is again something about Real Madrid players. These motherfuckers don't give about their legend. For example, like Endrick choosing Neymar over Bellingham. I'm sorry. At any time, if the question was today, I don't give. You are Brazilian. Neymar is one of the most legendary players of your country. Brazil lately has struggled a lot, and every achievement they achieved, Neymar was a big reason of that achievement. And you are choosing Bellingham over him. I'm sorry, this still haunts me to this day. I don't believe that someone from Brazil chose Bellingham over Neymar. It's impossible to even imagine it. I don't give if the question says now, right now, at this moment, who is better, I don't care. Neymar over Bellingham any day, any time. Especially if you are Brazilian, man. Eder Militao, for example. I'm sorry, Eder Militao. Like, look, I don't know if he's faking injury or not. I'm not saying that he is faking injury, but brother, he played 9 games with Real Madrid in La Liga this season. So basically all the games. He didn't start some of them, but played 2 games in the Champions League. Again, didn't start all of them, but you get me. But 2 international breaks, and that's didn't show up. Why? Brazil need him. Brazil need a center back. Every time there is an international break, he got injured. And I'm not saying that every Real Madrid player actually doesn't care about his national team. No, I told you, some of them, they don't care. But the others, yes, care. For example, Carvajal, Valverde, Rudiger. But some of these new generation players, some of them, they don't really give a fuck. Some of them will even choose to win the Champions League over the World Cup. And also there is another type of players. Those players that only care for themselves. They don't care about their national team or their club. They just care about themselves. Is that okay? Yeah, kind of, because at the end of the day, they want to win. And winning actually helps not only their club, but their national team, which I respect. At the end of the day, all I'm saying might not be true, but All I'm saying is what I'm seeing. That's it. Because Mbappe not playing for France, even though he started for Real Madrid last game and played in the Champions League. Eder Militao playing every game for Real Madrid but getting injured all of a sudden when there is an international break. Bellingham last time did the same shit. He got injured before the international break, but after the international break he came back. Vinicius, same situation. I mean, what the f is happening?